Ella Jane Fitzgerald. Okay, April 25th, 1917 to 1996, June 15th. Was an American singer, songwriter, and composer, sometimes referred as the First Lady of Song, Queen of Jazz, and Lady Ella. She was noted for a purity of tone, impeccable diction, phrasing, timing, intonation, absolute pitch, and a horn-like improvisational ability, particularly in her scat singing. Okay. In music, intonation is the pitch accuracy of a musician or a musical instrument. Intonation may be a flat, sharp, or both successfully or simultaneously. Wow. And I remember when we did a reaction to with her last year, she was doing in another video, she was with, I forgot the artist's name. His name is on the tip of my tongue, but she was singing with him, and I remember she was doing some scat singing in there, and she just sounded so amazing. And I haven't done enough reactions on her alone, you know what I mean? And this will be the first one officially. Just a little preview about her, and then we'll kind of go back on the back end and read some more about her life. But this is so important to me because, like, you just, when you know the history, man, you appreciate the artist so much more. And that's why I'm doing this as a special tribute to them and their impact on music. So with that being said, we got her with Cry Me a River. Kind of reminds me of that Justin Timberlake song, Cry Me a River. I hope it's not like similar, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's go. There it says scat singing again.
Now you say you're lonely.
Haunting vocals,
You
bro.
cried the long night through. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river. I cried a river over you. Now you say you're sorry for being so untrue. Well, you can cry me a river. Cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river over you.
Wow.
You nearly drove me out of my head. Why you never...
Bro, she is floating on this beat, man. She is floating on this music. I'm sorry, I said that like she a rapper, but she is floating on this song, man. I've never heard this type of pitch before.
You drove me,
the control,
nearly drove me out of my head. Why you never shed a tear. I remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, and now you say you love me. Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry me a river. Cry me a river, 'cause I cry a river over you.
It doesn't sound as similar as the Justin Timberlake version. I'm pretty sure there's been a bunch of different Cry Me a Rivers over the times, but it's the same message, I think. It's the same message. So I believe that the version that I heard with Justin was kind of like keeping on that tradition in the messaging of the track. This is by far the best version I've heard. Well, I haven't heard that many versions, but I know I've seen different song titles with Cry Me a River, but I'm liking this better than the Justin version, for real.
Cry me a river, 'cause I cry a river over you. You drove me, nearly drove me out of my head. Why you never shed a tear? Remember all that you said. Told me love was too plebeian. Told me you were through with me, and now
She is
now
fire.
you say you love me.
You'll never hear this again.
Well, just to prove you do, come on and cry, cry, cry me a river, cry me a river, 'cause I cried a river all over you. If my pillow could talk, imagine what it would have said. 'Twould be a river of tears I cried in bed. So you can cry me a river. Daddy, go ahead and cry that river. 'Cause I cried how I cried. Oh, river, oh.
Yeah, come on.
How I cried a river over you.
Amazing, bro. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is a 20 out of 10. This is the 20 out of 10. 4 minutes of some of the best singing I've ever heard so far on this channel by a female vocalist. And I've heard the best of them. Whitney Houston. I even put Janis Joplin up there, man. Big Mama Thornton. You know what I mean? Like those artists right there. Like she was sharp on her vocal tones, man. She was very sharp. The control, it was like absolute mastery of a voice. You know what I'm saying? Absolute mastery. Yikes, man. Yikes. Dude, what other music, man? We might have to rabbit hole this one, boy. Okay, so the genres that she did was jazz, swing, bebop, traditional pop, blues, soul, doo-wop, post-bop. Years active 1934 to 1993. 1993, so she was still singing? I mean, just a couple years before she died. 1917, that picture of her 1940, so she's like 23. If you guys want to go to her Wikipedia and read, just some of the stuff I'm speed reading through, like, wow. Statue in Montreal. Where's that? Fitzgerald to Paul Mason. I mean, man, in 1968, so she would have been 50 in that picture. And she survived like almost 40 more years. So she was almost 100 years old. Yeah, she was about 80, 79 years old, I think. Man, what a life. What a life she had, man. So Fitzgerald won 13 Grammy Awards and received the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 1967. So in 1958, she became the first African-American woman to win at the inaugural show. Other major awards and honors she received during her career was the Kennedy Center for Performing Arts and Medal of Honor Award, National Medal of Art, First Society of Singers, Lifetime Achievement Award, named Ella in her honor. So they named the award after her. That's pretty dope. Presidential Medal of Freedom and the George and Ira Gershon Award for Lifetime Musical Achievement. I mean, man, dude, this is her career, man. What a blessed career she had, man. I encourage anybody to go read this. I wish I had like a history channel or something where I kind of did like a faceless YouTube or something where I would just go over these things and talk about it. But I really think this is pretty dope, man. Like, oh, what an amazing song and singer, man. So that's all I got for y'all today, man. Next up, we'll be doing Sam Cooke. So catch that reaction right here and see you at another one, okay?